Are you gonna look at the press conference by Karmelo Anthony's parents? No. Oh God. Are you kidding me? So, oh dude, this is crazy. It gets even better. So, I really don't know how to say this. They're selling t-shirts of them now. Karmelo the hero. Like, I understand, like, being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, let's say you get put in a situation and maybe you shouldn't have done what you did, but you're still a victim of circumstance. Like, okay, that's fine. But the hero? Like, we're going all the way in the other direction, I feel. That's crazy. What is this? Isn't it illegal to profit off of crimes? I don't know. I mean, CNN does it every day. But anyway, let's go ahead, and so does Fox and me. By the way, it's nothing special with CNN. I'll go ahead and I'll watch it. So she's talking about, this is it.
Good afternoon. My name is Kayla Hayes. I am the mother of Karmelo Anthony. 3 years ago, my family moved to North Texas searching for a better life. Like so many other families, we wanted to give our children the future we did not have. My husband worked.
You should have held your son accountable then. Like, I mean, the thing is, like, I don't believe that this is something that just happens right off the bat, right? Like somebody's like totally normal, and then like randomly they stab somebody in the chest. Like, I just usually don't think that's what happens. Like, and also like that girl that she had, like, they interviewed at the school, like said that he had been in like fights before. Like, how do you not hold your kid accountable and know, hey man, like you need to dial this shit down before you ruin your life? And also, like, where'd he get the knife? Like, I mean, he's a minor. Like, I mean, you're his mother. Where did he get the knife? Aren't you accountable to a certain extent, like how this happens? Like, I mean, if somebody's a minor, that means that the parent is accountable for the behavior of their child.
Hard every single day to provide for us, to make sure we're the best financial, to make sure we're in the best financial position.
Well, you've done a good job with that.
As a stay-at-home mom, I made it my life's mission to ensure our children are loved, nurtured, and supported every step of the way. In wake of this tragic incident, our family has been under attack. Whatever you think,
well, of course they've been under attack. I mean, and again, nobody would have attacked the family if they had just said, wow, bro, like, I can't believe he did that. That's awful. And not made comments about it. Like, the reason why people are attacking the family is because the family is taking advantage of this situation. So, for example, like, and I disagree with a lot of the, like, for example, like, you know, when Alex Jones was like going crazy on like the Sandy Hook families, like everybody knows that was fucking stupid, right? But like the difference is that a lot of these people were not going out and trying to advocate for a person who killed someone. That's really the big difference here. That's what the reason why people hate you is because you're raising a bunch of money. You're raising hundreds of thousands of dollars for a legal defense fund for a person who stabbed somebody else in the chest. Like, there's not really a lot of fine print here. Like, this is like an extreme act of violence. Like, this is some fucking, as I said, this is like some Mayan sacrifice shit.
Happened between Karmelo and the Metcalf boys. My 3 younger children, my husband, and I didn't do anything to deserve to be threatened, harassed, and lied about. The lies and false accusations that have been said about us, especially over the past week, has been overwhelming. The lies and their amplification put my family in danger, as well as everyone in our community, everyone involved in the investigation, from the police, the attorneys.
There's never any specifics, right? And this is what happens, right? Is people like this that are trying to like avoid accountability or responsibility or trying to act like they're like And like she really didn't like, I mean, I don't know if I can blame her, right? I mean, I'm sure this is a tragedy for her as well. It is, and I can understand that, but like when you put up a GoFundMe and you start asking for people to donate a bunch of money to a fund to help your son who just in broad daylight stabbed somebody and killed them, and like there's any sort of there's any sort of other perspective that you're trying to assert here, like you're taking an adversarial stance against, I think, the common decency that almost every single average person understands. And so it's not a surprise that people are angry at her.
The court's there. Our address and my husband's previous employer's address has been put on all social media platforms. My husband had to take a leave of absence because he's afraid what may happen to our family. I
do have to say, like, on her behalf, that the amount of people that are doxing and shit like that, I actually do think that that's like it's something. It's always bad, right? It's bad even whenever it happens to somebody like this. And I think we need new laws and we need new levels of accountability that prevent that stuff from happening. It's not 1995 anymore. The culture and the world and the internet has totally changed everything, and we need laws to hold people like that accountable. There's no reason that anybody should be posting her address publicly for millions of people to see. There is no positive benefit that could possibly have. It's public records. Well, that's what I was saying before about new laws, right? Is that I don't think that public record should be disseminated in mass to the average population for no reason. Like, I understand that it's public record. I don't think it should be. Why? Because I think it only, well, like, so the real question should be, why should it be? Why should it be? Like, what does this enable? Like, what positive behavior does this enable? Right to privacy? Yeah, I think people have a right to privacy. They do. And I think if we were talking about any other situation, everybody'd be agreeing with me. I think the only reason why people aren't agreeing with me right now is because they're happy to see a person like this be negatively affected by something bad. And I can understand that, right? It's understandable, but it's just simply not respectable and it's not worth taking seriously. Everybody knows what I'm saying is true. And it's true regardless of whether it happens to somebody bad or not. And yes, I can smirk whenever it happens to somebody who I don't like, but I can also simultaneously acknowledge that it's still a bad thing. It's okay. You can do both of them. Anyway, let's move on. People are trying to compensate for an injustice. Yeah, that's basically it. I think that's pretty much what's going on. But that's my opinion on it.
His mental health is deteriorating day by day.
His mental health?
We have endured death threats.
It's just crazy for you to say that you've endured death threats when somebody else endured death. Think about what the other family endured. They endured a death, not a death threat, just the whole thing.
My 13-year-old daughter is afraid to sleep in her own bedroom because she's fearful of what may happen to her. And let me be clear, the claims that were used about the public donation to buy a home or anything else are completely false. We have not received a single dime from the Give, Send, Go fundraiser. And the co-founder has stated that clearly.
Real talk, she's got a point here. The people that were putting out the information and saying that they bought this house and they bought the Escalade and everything, that's why I always said, like, I'm not really sure whether this happened or not. She does have a point here. You didn't? Well, yeah, I reported on it happening. Yeah, it was being reported. But, like, if that's it, it's an eye for an eye for a bitch. The thing is that I understand that people want to negatively affect a person. But, like, this is, remember what I say about, like, how I just don't really give a fuck about people in general? Like, I don't give a fuck about her. I don't care about her feelings. I don't care about this happening. None of this shit matters to me, right? And so, like, I'm not emotionally attached to this in any way. Like, and maybe this is like a mask-off thing for me to say, but I really don't give a fuck. Like, why would I care? It's two people, two families. I never met them. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. But the fact is that I can just look at this like logically, and I can say like, okay, well, yeah, obviously you have somebody that's making up bullshit about you that they shouldn't be able to make up bullshit about you. Like, that's it. So edgy. It's not edgy. Like, it's common sense. I think that, by the way, most people feel the way I do. It's just that I think 99% of people feel the way I do, 90% at least. But they don't want to say that because it sounds bad. I don't care about sounding bad. I sound bad every day. Compassion? Yeah, I just don't have it. I'm just not like I mean, in a way I do, but like I don't have it in a way where it's like I'm emotionally compromised to talk about it. Is that weird to say? Yeah. Cares enough to farm content? Yeah, it's great content.
In the reality, we were just notified yesterday that we could begin to withdraw funds. And it still takes several days to receive those funds once a request is made. I don't know why we are being targeted and discriminated against before a fair trial. Our son deserves the same rights under the law that everyone is afforded to. He's been raised in a two-parent home with structure, stability, love, and we put God first in everything that we do. We believe in the Constitution, we believe in the laws of this state, but those laws must apply to all of us, not just some of us. To be clear, we will not speak publicly about specific details of what happened under the tent on that rainy and awful day. There's an active investigation that everyone involved wants to be full and fair. We believe in the legal process, and that is where the truth will come out. To the family who experienced the loss.
I wonder what she's going to say whenever they put her son in jail for 20 to life. Because we all know that's coming. Like, he's Rip Bozo. Like, he's 17. Like, he going to be tried as an adult 100%. His life is ruined. It's done. He's cooked. So you talk about how much you believe in the legal process before it happens.
My heart truly goes out to you. To those who have supported my family, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We ask for your continued support, patience, and prayers as we navigate this difficult process. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. And anyway, not one word about the dead kid. I mean, like, she's probably not going to go and talk about that, because if she talks about that, it's going to be her implying that, like, her son did something wrong. She probably was told by the legal counsel not to talk about the kid and the family, and that's probably the right decision, personally. Like, if you look at this from, like, a strategic perspective, I think that what she said was probably the smartest thing and the smartest way to approach this. And she obviously probably reading off of a script in a lot of cases, which is smart. She did, but she just said about, like, the thing between them and the family, right? She didn't reference, like, who was right or wrong. She didn't even reference that her son was innocent. She just said, yeah, this is some crazy shit that happened, and, you know, my son is, like, you know, people are making up bullshit about us. Because, like, I mean, the fact is that, I mean, I hate to say it, but she has a point about the fact that people were making up a lie that she bought a house and bought an Escalade. If she did not buy a house and she did not buy an Escalade, the people that were posting that and saying that should feel ashamed of themselves, because they were lying. They were lying and making up bullshit. And you shouldn't be making up bullshit about people. If somebody... Listen, guys. We have this kid that stabbed somebody in the fucking chest with a knife. Okay? He's going to jail for his whole life. It's fucking over for him. He's cooked. He's done. Everybody saw it happen. There's probably a video of it. And guess what? Why the fuck do we need to make up anything? Really? Why do we need to make up anything? The facts speak for themselves. We don't need to exaggerate. We don't need to, you know, I don't know, embellish. We don't need to do any of that. The facts speak for themselves. You don't need to make up new ones. That's it. I'm just trying to be honest. That's it. I'm always trying to be honest. And that's what matters. Is it Texas? Will he get the death penalty? He's not going to get the death penalty for this shit. Like, people get the death penalty for being like, there's all kinds of people. Like, if we want to, I don't even think he deserves the death penalty. Like, and also, like, if you say he does, okay, that's fine. But let's kill like 50, like, we got like 5,000 other people we should kill first, though, right? Like, before we get to him. So, like, let's kill those 5,000 other people first, and then we'll get to him. Right? And so, like, yeah, because, like, there's way worse. Like, this is, like, some weird fucking crash-out, stupid-ass bullshit. Like, there's way worse people than this guy. This guy's, like, probably, like, a 6 or a 7. I'd say probably more like a 6. In terms of bad stuff that you can do, yeah, it's pretty bad. But you look at, like, remember that guy the other day said, like, he, like, grabbed that girl, beat her with a rock, and then raped her? Like, that's the 9, right? Like, that dude is the one that they need to get rid of. And so, like, I mean, this comparatively is, like, nothing. And so, yeah, that's how I see it. I think his speech was pretty rational. Yeah. But anyway, you know, I don't feel any sympathy for them at all. I literally don't give a fuck, even in the slightest. I feel like your kid is a fucking psycho. He went and killed somebody. He's going to rot in jail. And you want to talk about how much you care about the judicial process. I'm going to wait. And I want to wait and hear what you think about the judicial process when a jury of his peers probably unanimously sends this guy to jail for the rest of his life. Which is where he belongs, by the way. And then somehow at that point, it's going to be so, oh, well, that's not fair or whatever. That's what I think is going to happen. And so, yeah, and this is, again, right, justice for Karmelo. Now, does this website represent the family? It's very hard for me to say. So about Karmelo Anthony, he's raised in a loving 2-parent household. Karmelo, he's a 4.0 student, football team captain. Wait a minute. Because this is what people said. Like, people said he had a 4.0 GPA. Not only does Karmelo Anthony belong in prison, he had a 1.3, a 1.1, 1.3. So, like, I don't even know whether this is true. Where's the school record saying he had a 4.0? Now, if you add up all of his GPAs together, it could get to a 4.0. Everyone's like, yeah, I don't even know if this is true or not. I mean, look, this is just me. If you have a 4.0, I don't think you're going to be retarded enough to go... Like, if you had a 4.0, you'd have killed him in his sleep. You'd have found out where he lived, you'd have killed him in his sleep, and you'd have gotten away with it. No, you're not smart. You're not smart. You could have killed him so many other ways, and you would have gotten away with it. Could have used a gun. Could have done a bunch of other stuff. Nah, bro. Like, This is not, like, you talking about Mayan sacrifice shit. This is not a 4.0 GPA level of thinking. Okay? It's no impulse control? Yeah. Do you think he's got impulse control with studying and everything else, but this is somehow what set him off? Bullshit. Anyway, let's see here. Karmelo, this is my favorite part. Karmelo the hero. He saw a child drowning. He saved the child. That's great. Good for him. Good job. We're also saddened by the loss of life. And he stood by this person. What happened that day? Thank you, Karmelo. We see you. We stand by you always. Hashtag free Karmelo. Hashtag stand with Karmelo. Hashtag justice for Karmelo. And you even have a t-shirt here that they're selling. And for $25, justice for Melo. And this is the picture. This is the Quan quality prints. Bro, this is not even a good shirt. It's embarrassing. Like, no, honestly, like, it's embarrassing. And somebody put his watermark on this too? Like, god damn. Fired the designer? Yeah, this design sucks, bro. Like, they should have had me. I could have done, like, you should have had ChatGPT do this. It would have been better. And he's farmed them, yeah, for a $25 shirt. And they're trying to sell t-shirts over this guy. Oh my god, what are you thinking? And so anyway, this is definitely, like, it's just embarrassing, bro.